I haven't used it on the iPad in so long, I forget.
She's probably gonna record it.
Oh,
You know, Zoom stuff can be recorded. You want me to close the door?
no, I just texted Karen.
That is meditation time.
It's almost 7:30.
I may meditate on the dog bed. Not yet, though.
You might be distracted.
Huh?
You might be distracted.
By Dobie?
I
He
do.
doesn't distract me.
And he's chewing his phone, bud.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be able to put that stuff out of your mind when you meditate.
Here comes Mr. E.
Hey, he's gonna meditate with us.
Oh,
Yes. You
Jacket
can
looks good
meditate
on
on
you,
the
bro.
dog bed.
Jacket looks good on you.
Think so?
Too big.
A little bit, that's the stuff. Needs buttons.
I'm kind of a small person, so.
You're not that small.
A little bit.
I think you're about average. Maybe a little
You're bigger
bigger.
than Garrett.
They're small.
You're bigger than Plaid Boy.
Yeah.
You're probably bigger than Zebico.
You probably need, sew some buttons on that.
Yeah.
What about his dad?
Yeah, those all
I had talked to him about it.
He had a stroke, right?
A bunch of small strokes.
That's what my grandmother had. I think that's why she's having dementia. I was looking up dementia, like versus Alzheimer's, like what the difference is and stuff. There's a lot of different kinds of dementia. And the one, because she hallucinates, like there's like one, I think it's from her stroke. Because she, over the years, she's had many, many strokes.
Hallucinates, but how? What she
She
said?
thinks she sees things. Like,
Things
for
or
instance,
people?
people. The one day we were visiting and she was telling us how, you know how they're right across from the park?
Yeah.
Every day, there's a little girl in a yellow dress that stands out on the tennis court and sticks her tongue out at her every day. And
That's kind of
the one
cute.
time she was all worked up, like the people were banging on her door and they were trying to get in. and
That's scary.
Yeah.
Hallucinating sounds is apparently worse than seeing stuff.
she sees and hears. And then she was saying like something about there were all these nuns and these groups of people, and like she just sees shit. When I took hot chocolate that day, Gunkel was sitting over by like one of the fireplaces. She thought he had a baby on his lap.
See stuff out of the corners of my eyes.
That's different
I
though.
know, but like,
That's not
That's
hallucinating.
but I never had that before, you know?
She was all fucked. My mom goes, she's so fucked up. Excuse my language. But well, Gunkel, after he was here for the breakfast, I guess he was telling her about it and stuff. She's telling, like, it was like she thought she was there. Like she was telling my mom about it.
Oh, no kidding.
And like, and I met Jeannie, and she's like, we've been neighbors for years, you know? Like, it was like really like she's messed up. It's really sad.
My uncle said she's not.
But the thing is, she could probably go to the doctor and get medication.
I'm excited. It's just gonna start, right? When it starts.
I guess it's just gonna start when it starts. 2 minutes.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Start a little bit early.
All right.
It's 7:28.
7:26.
My clock says 7:28. It does.
Shit.
It says 7:28.
No, it's 7:26.
Okay, 4 minutes. Come on, can't see that.
Big numbers.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
No, you're not. You're staying. You're meditating. Lock the door.
You should lean back on Dobie's bed and
Lean back on Dobie. We should do like the goat yoga with Dobie.
Dobie yoga.
Put her on my back.
Dobie,
You poop on you.
And then my back's just shattered. She's so big.
big dog. Good boy.
You big baby.
All right, let's see this.
Where you going?
Like ours?
Oh, it's Thursday, it's right.
He's sick though. He can't
Not
go.
anymore.
I think you're still sick. What did you shit your pants there?
Well, hopefully I get them sick. They want to quit.
What?
Hopefully I get them sick. They won't quit.
Are you staying over or are you coming home?
No.
All right, don't forget to text Steve.
Be careful, dude. Olivia.
Reach
Love you.
out. Be proactive.
Yeah, no, I don't want to text him. I'll probably call him tomorrow.
Call him. He'll
Yeah.
like if you call him.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna call him now. He's
No.
asleep.
Yeah, call him in the morning. It's mid-morning now.
Hi. Hi.
Get in the shower after this.
Mhm.
I'll turn that light off when she starts.
Yeah.
On. Move around.
Mhm.
It was like, why didn't you put your head down?
I'm getting low battery. Do you have the thing on over there? Do you have your lightning thing?
Mhm.
Can I plug in? Oh, God. Not that thing on your head. Okay.
Nobody loves it.
Makes you look like Uncle.
Oh,
She wears one of those weird ass things.
Oh, what is this? This isn't the right freaking thing. Somebody put something different in my, oh, I hate fucking lending shit to anybody.
Wait, that's not the right,
No.
but I always use that thing.
That? No, you don't.
No. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
No, it's not, Karen.
Really?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I can jam it in there, but
Well, then who
no.
borrowed it from you, Doug?
You.
I did not change the fucking port. Jesus God. I used exactly what you had.
Fucking people. So maybe.
Somebody changed it, not me.
Okay, we're just adjusting the screen, so if you get dizzy, close your eyes a little bit. No, God, yeah, go up. Yeah, like right there. There you go, perfect. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, so you guys are all muted, so you don't have to worry. We got you covered. Okay. My glasses on so I can see you guys. Oh, let me turn the light down just a tad. Well, welcome. So this is the first in our 3 series of meditation. So we do free meditation in December as our gift to you, and also hopefully to kind of remind you or stoke that experience of meditation. I'll be doing a guided meditation, which starts with what we call pranayama, and then we'll move into meditation. So for a moment though, I want to talk about pranayama, or the word prana. So you've probably heard about the word prana, maybe you've heard the word pranayama, maybe you've practiced pranayama. Prana, the definition of prana, is that force which animates inert matter. So it is the energy or that force or intelligence that animates this body or any inert matter. So for instance, without prana in the body, without breath in the body, this body is not animated, it's not alive, the systems don't function, the brain doesn't think, all of that. But on a typical day, we can't see, or maybe we don't even really feel prana, this energy. We know it's there by our breath. The breath is a gross manifestation, or the breath in the body tells us that there's prana or energy in the body. And just like I said before, when the breath leaves, so does the prana, because it is one and the same. Okay? And then the body is not animated. That's the nice way of saying it, right? So what happens is we get all literally up in our heads, and we're always focused on what's out and around us, and we don't come back in to experience this intelligence and this life force inside us. So pranayama and meditation give us the opportunity to do that. And that's what we're going to do. So we'll start off by centering, we'll find our breath. I'm going to continually guide you to move your attention inward so that you can start to notice and become sensitive and aware to this prana. And then what we do with pranayama, the pranayama we're going to do, is we coalesce it, and then we start to work with it in particular parts of the body, right? And we work it in particular parts of the body because when we bring our attention and we bring our breath or prana to a point in the body, they're going to be highly intersecting points, if you will, places where a lot of nerve endings or nerves themselves crisscross, and then we'll breathe there. And by doing that, you're going to coalesce that energy, and it's going to start to heal, soften, and calm the soft tissue in that area, plus the mind, because the mind is all throughout the body. At first, when we do this practice, you may be physically, like when I say your shoulders, you may think of like, you may bring your attention to the outer part of your shoulders, and that's totally fine. What I ask you to try and do is to try and be in the inner space of your body, that space underneath the skin, in the inner space, and breathe there. And if that's too much of a challenge, it doesn't matter, because working with your prana and your breath is all good. Anytime your mind or your attention is focused on the breath or this inner space of the body, the mind gets a chance to relax, the nervous system rejuvenates, and it all feels good. Okay. All right, so let's start in a comfortable seated posture. Sitting up, I'm sitting a little lower, but sitting up on a block or a bolster so that your spine will sit up nice and tall, and the effort to have a nice long spine is less. Then you'll place your hands on your thighs and close your eyes. Don't do anything yet. Notice the space of the room you're in. And notice the space that you're sitting in the room. And now notice your sitting bones. Notice your hips on the ground. From those hips, feel your spine straighten all the way up the back of the body. And roll your shoulders back and down. Find the top of your head. Notice the space from your sitting bones or the pelvis to the top of your head. Now start to breathe. I mean, you are breathing. Feel the breath come in through your nose. And notice as the breath in comes through your nose, some of the breath rises to your head. And as the body fills up, you feel the breath going down towards your pelvis. And then on the exhale, you just soften into this shape. Inhale, feel the breath come in and fill you up, hip to head. And then exhale, relax. Three more breaths here, filling you up, hip to head. Now bring attention to the front of your body and bring attention to the back of your body. noticing this whole dimension. And as you inhale, feel the breath come in and expand to the front and to the back of the body. And again, exhale, just relax into that. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now take 3 more breaths, where on the inhale you notice the body fill up, hip to head, front to back. And when I say you notice, and if you have a hard time noticing or you're not sensitive to that yet, that's okay. That's what we're building, a sensitivity to this inner space where unconditional well-being resides. That's what this prana is inside you, an energy of unconditional well-being. No matter what happens outside your body, the inner space of your body will always be calm, tranquil, patient, joyful, compassionate, and loving. Now bring your attention to your navel center. As you inhale, feel the abdomen expand. And as you exhale, gently feel the belly come back into itself. 3 more times. Inhale, breathing into the abdominal navel area. And then exhale, coming back in. And then moving up to your nostrils. 3 breaths. Noticing the breath come in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Letting your attention rest. The breath. And now 3 breaths in the space of your forehead, the entire space of your forehead. Using the breath, this force, to calm and regulate the master glands in the brain. And then continue to breathe here. We will travel through your body, and I will bring attention to certain points in your body. When we come to that point, we'll take 1 complete breath, an inhale and an exhale into that space. And then we'll move on to the next point. There will always be 1 breath unless I state otherwise. If it's more skillful for you to think about, let's say, the shoulder joint, the outer point of the shoulder, that's fine. You have the ability to bring your attention to that inner space, that's fine too. If my rhythm of breath is longer or shorter than yours, follow your natural rhythm. Whatever rhythm you're doing right now, the inhale and the exhale, you want to keep that same pattern. Refining the breath so the inhale and the exhale are equal. So let's take 3 more breaths at the center of the forehead. One breath at the center of the eyebrows. One breath at the inner corner of the eyes. One breath at the nostrils. Hollow of the throat. Simultaneously both shoulder joints. One breath at the upper arms. The elbows. The wrists. The palms of the hands. Two breaths at the tips of the fingers. One breath at the palms of the hands. One breath at the wrists. The elbows. The upper arms. The shoulders. Back to the hollow of the throat. One breath at the center of the chest or the heart. A base of the sternum. The navel center. The center of the pelvis. Two breaths at the perineum or the root of the torso. One breath at the center of the pelvis. The navel center. base of the sternum. The center of the chest or the heart. Hollow of the throat. One breath at the nostrils. Inner corner of the eyes. One breath at the center of the eyebrows. Five breaths at the center of the forehead. After that fifth breath, relax and bring your attention to these points in the inner space of the body. Maybe starting to just notice how this energy is coalesced around these points. Letting your mind get absorbed in this unconditional well-being. Now we're going to take this and we're going to flow it up and down the spinal column, or in that center, in the inner, dead center, the inner space of the body. As you inhale, feel the breath rise from the center of your forehead up to the crown of your head. And then exhale from the crown of your head down through those points in the center of the body to the perineum, or the root of your torso. Inhale from the root up through the body to the top of the head. Exhale, crown to perineum. Inhale, perineum to crown. Exhale, crown to perineum. Inhale, root to crown. Exhale, crown to root. 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 Inhale, root to crown. Exhale, crown to nostrils. Inhale, nostrils to forehead. Exhale, forehead to nostrils. Inhale, nostrils to forehead. Exhale, forehead to nostrils. Inhale, nostrils to forehead. Exhale, forehead to nostrils. Inhale, nostrils to forehead. And then on the exhale, let go of your effort. Let your mind rest in the space of the forehead. Maybe your mind wants to wander through this inner space of the body, noticing the comfort and the ease. Witnessing the pulsation of your breath. Starting with feel, to notice, observe this force that animates your body. Letting your attention rest here. And as you rest in this, I'm going to recite. It's called the Shri Sukta. It's a mantra. It's a mantra of peace, prosperity, joy, beauty, abundance. The loveliest thing about this mantra is when we talk about prosperity, we talk about removing poverty, our inner poverty. The inner poverty where we feel we're not enough, or we can't do something, or things seem too challenging or overwhelming. It's calling forth the strength to overcome that inner poverty. To stand in your strength and your beauty, your prosperity, and your abundance. Om Haranya Varnam Harnim Suvarna Rajajasprajam Chandram Hirnamai Lakshmi Jataveto Ma Avaha Tam Avaha Jataveto Lakshmi Anapagamini Yasyam Haranyam Vidyam Gamashwam Purshanaham Ashapurdam Radhamatyam Hastanada Prabodhini Shriyam Devi Upahoe Shrima Devi Jastam Kamsasvitam Haranya Prakaram Adram Jotim Triptam Takyantim Padmisyatam Pamavanam Tam Ehoe Shriyam Chandram Pavasam Yashasa Jotim Shriyam Loke Devi Jastamuranam Tam Padmanim Im Shanam Prapati Alakshmiyame Nasyatam Tvam Vanomi Aditi Varne Tapasoti Jato Vanaspatistawa Prakshota Bilva Tasya Pramani Tapasanuranti Yantarayakshapaya Alakshmi Upetumam Deva Sakaha Kirtischa Manuna Saha Karda Dubrosmin Rastresmin Kirtan Ritim Tedatumi Chupi Pasam Lam Jistam Alakshmi Nasyam Yam Abutin Samardincha Sarvam Narodam Negrihat Gandadwaram Dwarara Sham Niti Pushtam Kirishani Ishvarim Sarva Bhutanam Tam Ihopu Shriyam Manasaha Kamamaku Tibataha Satyam Shimani Pashunam Rupa Manasya Maishri Shretam Yasha Kardamena Prajaputa Maisambhava Kardama Shriyam Vasya Mekule Mataram Padmamalani Apahasarantu Snignani Chikalita Vasa maybe Nicha Devi Mataram Shriyam Vasya Mekule Adram Pushkarni Pushkin Pingulam Padmamalani Chandram Hirmayim Lakshmi Jataveto Ma Avaha Adram Yatparni Yastin Suvarnam Hemamalani Suryam Hirmayim Lakshmi Jataveto Ma Avaha Tam Alaha Jataveto Lakshmi Anapagamani Yasyam Haranyam Prabhuta Gavo Dasho Shwan Vindiyam Purshanaham Yahasuchi Praito Bhutva Chuliada Jiamalaham Shreya Pancha Jasha Chancha Sri Kama Satatam Japat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Taking a moment to rest in that, in the beauty, prosperity, the joy, the abundance that is you. Gently rub your palms together. Creating some heat. Place your hands over your eyes. Open your eyes into your hands and slowly move your hands away. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Next week we'll have Knoko who'll be here doing some mantras, and then the week after that, Allison will be doing music and mantra. If you have any questions about what we did, whether it was the meditation with the pranayama or the Shri Sukta mantra, feel free. I love talking about it. So, have a great night. Have a good night. You at home, drive safely.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Sleep well.
Thanks.